And in looking at all the possibilities that could be happening, we need some grace in our life to bear the evil that could be before us. For my strength is made perfect in weakness. For his power, his ability is completed. It's accomplished. It is finished when we are weak in mind and body, or we're having a sickness. I think the Strong's brought in disease, infirmity, sickness, and weakness. So it covers body, soul, and spirit in there. What he's saying is like, listen, my divine influence on your heart will be enough that you can bear the evil coming. Because in your weakness, when you don't feel good, when you don't feel strong enough, when there's so much going on in the world, when you realize that you need to humble yourself before me, my power, what I'm going to give you, will be completed once you become humble. When you're weak, when you just don't think you can handle it anymore. So his power becomes perfect. And there was one word in here that I thought I was going to stick away from, but then I understood the importance of it. One of the words in the Strong's Concordance was consummate. And since we got kids in here, I'm not going to define that because we all understand what that word means. But when you think about the importance of that, that is power becomes one with us in our weakness. It's no longer that he just gives us this little bitty drop of it right here. So, oh, this would take care of you for now. But no, it becomes one. It becomes part of who we are. And when we feel weak, when we're just can't do it, when we've tried everything we possibly can, when we are just worn slap out, when we have pushed and we've stood, we've prayed, we've done everything else under our own strength, he says, listen, when you realize you're weak, when you become humble, when you realize that you need me, whether it's sickness, disease, tired of running after kids all day, tired of running after adults all day, chasing dogs, whatever it is, or trying just to figure out to hear God what it means for your family, what it means for the corporation, what it means for your own life, what step you need to take, that moment that all of a sudden we step back and said, Lord, I'm feeling a little weak and puny today. I'm not doing it. I've gone as far as I can go on my own. And he sits back and I think he chuckled. He's like, if you would have come to this conclusion that you've done all you can do on your own earlier, we'd be further along. But that strength, that power is made one, consummated, complete, accomplished, finished in our weakness. I was like, wow. And then it brought me to a scripture that, like I said, this isn't going to be long-winded for a change. Philippians chapter 4, verse 11 through 13, I understood all of a sudden. When you look at the scriptures, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Because once I understand that I am nada, zilch, nine, nit, nothing without God. I can't do anything without God empowering me. And that's what that strength means. In verse 13. Now, Paul's talking about it not in respect of want, for I have learned that whatsoever state I am, therewith to be content. And that doesn't mean either Georgia or Florida or Alabama, which that could be that too, depending on who's playing that day. Thank you for one person giggling on the football joke. I know that how to be abased, and I know how to abound everywhere. And in all things I am instructed both to be full and to be hungry and abound and to suffer need. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, which means I can do all things through Christ who empowers me to accomplish the task. That's the practical application of it. See, I can't do anything on my own, but the moment I sit back and I go, okay, Lord, I'm just me. I'm just a guy. I can't do this on my own. Then his power allows me to accomplish all things. We've talked on prayer and praise. We've talked on Sunday services. We've talked about different things that we have to be prepared for what's coming. You look at what Scripture says, there are wars and rumors of wars. And right now we have wars and rumors of wars and rumors of wars to come. And we've said through prayer and praise and Sundays over and over again, no matter what situation, no matter what happens, no matter what it looks like, no matter what it sounds like, no matter what it smells like, we cannot allow fear to enter into our lives. We have to stay focused and keep our eyes on Him. That as we keep our eyes on Him, we can get through this. Difficult but doable. No matter what the circumstances are. But it comes to a place that no matter what happens, I can't do this on my own. From 2 weeks ago or last week, I'm committing my ways unto God. I have rolled my ownership of my life over because that's the only way I can accomplish what's coming. Is this no longer me? His grace is sufficient to empower us to accomplish the task no matter the circumstances.